Cold fall air starts to catch up with us this evening. We spent the afternoon a little on the warmer end with temperatures in the 80s, but now we're seeing some cloud cover and that cooler air that's been parked to the north spill in. We're down to 74 right now, much less in the way of humidity with a dew point at 51 and a light breeze out of the northwest, kind of rounding out conditions. We were just about 24 hours ago in the 90s. Then we had that rain move through at least Rockford, dropping the temperatures down into the 70s for a while. Very stuffy night, back to the 80s briefly this afternoon, but now it's all about that fall weather. We'll hold on to the 70s, a little warmth early this evening, and then quickly down into the 60s from there, and that's a free fall through the night. We go from about 60 degrees to close to 50, if not into the 40s. So you can see how that colder air is starting to spill in from the north after kind of holding off for much of the day. Still some 80s to our south, but that'll get swept out tonight thanks to that colder air finally shaking loose, resulting in a change to the fall season. So again, right now we're in the 70s. We're looking at the upper 40s tonight under a clearing sky with some breezy winds continuing to blow that cooler air in. And then tomorrow afternoon, roughly 20 degrees colder than today, 63 in the forecast for those afternoon hours. Staying breezy out of the north, gusting at times at 20 miles per hour. We will see a bright sunny sky for the official start of the fall season. That's as the autumnal equinox hits tomorrow evening. And not often do we see the weather line up with the official start of the season. This is what's happening over the course of this year at least. Temperatures dropping again between today and tomorrow, giving us a couple nights into the 40s. We in fact get down into the low 40s once we get to tomorrow night, a few spots even into the 30s, which places us close to frosty territory. I do think we'll stay above that, so no worries about frost just yet. But we are getting closer to that time of year when we start to have this talk about frost and, if you still have a garden going or not, having to protect that from the frost. On average, October 10th is usually when we see, or at least nearby, that first frost. So we may have a couple more weeks to go before we really start to get into that regular frosty territory, but we'll have some hints of it over the next couple days or so. You can see in the forecast, a lot cooler than the past couple days, low 60s during the day, 40s at night. We do rebound a little on Saturday, back up to 73 with some sunshine. Then it's the 60s moving forward from there. A lot of dry and sunny weather, just some slight chances for rain between Friday night and Sunday. Into next week, 60s with lows in the 40s. And in your most accurate 10-day forecast, we will continue to have this kind of weather heading into October. October is that following Saturday in our 10-day forecast, so getting closer to next month. Could be a little warmer by that point with temperatures in the 70s. So overall, a lot of fall weather moving forward.